Yo, welcome in. So yeah, if anyone was in here yesterday, they kind of know I wasn't feeling too great. So I'm gonna try with no music and no lights and stuff, and see how long I can hang streaming here today. But yeah, nighttime Phil. Well, no, it's not nighttime. It's like noon. But I stream in my basement, so usually when it's bright, you know, it's because there's all the lights that I have on. We're gonna go no lights, and I'm gonna talk with a gentle voice today, and I think talking is what makes me feel worse, so we're gonna try to just talk quieter, and maybe that'll help. Now, Ismic, welcome in. This is good timing. Word of advice, stop feeling bad. You know what? I never thought about that. Wait, why didn't I try that before? Why didn't I try that before? But yeah, we'll get, hopefully this is the last day of FOH. Hopefully I find a couple things today and we'll move on to a different build another day here. We do have the in-game music and stuff going, so. Gold Magic Find, appreciate you. Thank you very much. 15,
Number 4, 15 months. Would you like 15 number 15 rune spells?
15 number 15 runes. I don't remember what number 15 rune is. I don't know the exact number. Is that a lem? Then yes. Thank you so much, Gold Magic Find. I appreciate you. Yeah, 15 months is huge. Oopsie. Oh, they're hell runes? Oh, 15 hell runes? Eh, I wouldn't. How about 15 number 25 runes? That'd be mo better. That would be mo better. Relaxing Phil stream. Exactly. There you go. Boy, actually moving really fast like when I'm charging isn't really all that great either. I look sinister with the dark basement look. Legendary. I just need like the voice translator into the... You know, welcome into Sanctuary. Rocked by thunderstorms last night. Not really rocked. It did rain a tad. Nothing crazy though where I'm at. For some reason where I live, the storms have just been like splitting around, going north and south of where I live over and over again. I'm like, can you please rain where I'm at? Because I put down some grass seeds and I want it to grow, and it's great if it could just actually rain, like, you know, just be great. It did rain though, and it was raining a little this morning too, so. The avatar up, yeah, I've had people say that before. Get the little kitty cat that's the mouth on it will move when I speak. What are those called? What are those called? I forget what it's called now. It's got some weird name for the people that watch it. I don't remember what it is, but. Go over my full build guide. No, I'm not going to go over all the full gear and stuff. I'll get asked about every 15 minutes to go over my full build. So I don't do that anymore. I got build guides on FOH Pallies and stuff on my channel if you want to look those up.
Not even death can save you from me.
A well done steak avatar. Well, geez, if it was medium rare like you guys eat, you could probably just put the cow up there and it could talk to you because it's still alive pretty much. Man, if I could just get Diablo to attack me every time instead of my merc, that'd be great. Oh, I didn't turn on my run counter. Whoopsie. How many subs to change a light bulb? I get it. I get it, Super Fat. Yeah, VTuber Jordan. Yep. VTuber. There you go. Mustang, welcome in. Yo, yo. Appreciate y'all, Mustang and Marty, saying help feel better. Appreciate you. Yeah, hopefully I'll be fine in shortly for sure. I don't think it's nothing like I'm not, you know. It's all over, guys. I only got, you know, it's nothing crazy. I have like a inner ear infection or something. I don't know. But apparently my primary care physician's a dummy or something. He's like, yeah, I can't see anything to be causing you any pain. I don't see anything wrong with you, so sorry. If it still hurts in a few weeks, come back and I'll, I don't know, actually look, I guess. I don't know. But I got an appointment in a couple days with ENT, which is just, you know, ears, nose, throat doctor. So I was like, yeah, I'm not worrying about going to you and you prescribing me to go to this guy. I'm just going to go. Yes. Oopsie. Little skill issue on the gameplay there. Dr. Dank wasn't impressed by the new D4 expansion. Oh, that's too bad. You got the expansion, didn't like it? Maybe it's maybe it just needs a few more minutes, huh? I mean, if Jonathan Davis likes it, it must not be too bad, right? Rush, what's going on? Welcome in. Buffalo jerky, can I show you my biceps? Definitely not. That's less likely than me going over my full gear right now. At this point. Whew. Boy, I might just have to go low efficiency today. Just using charge like makes my head hurt, to be honest. Like watching the screen while I'm charging real fast makes my head hurt. I'm honestly just gonna walk now. Online ladder, should we join pub games for MF for higher players count? Should. Should is an interesting choice there. You don't have to. It depends what you're going to be doing, what you want to do, what your build is, and what you can do. You know, like... So, if you're one of the best builds in the game, I guess you could, yes. If you're a Hammerden or currently the Echoing Strike Warlock, which is crazy OP or something, or... Yeah. If you're one of the slower builds, then especially if you're, like, jumping into the Chaos Sanctuary and, everyone's going around together, I would not recommend it because you're not going to be able to get anything because you're going to be trailing so far behind and not be able to take anything out yourself. I would honestly get more things farming solo. It is very much a dependent on a lot of factors. Feel invisible today? I don't think I'm invisible. Just dark, right? Just hoping that's how many bright lights I have on my face. Like with my camera, I changed no adjustments on it. So this is what my basement looks like when I don't have this light on and this light on right here. This is how I look. Yeah, I can go. Oh, there's no green screen behind me either, but this one's gonna be the main one, of course, but it's like, let's leave that off right now. Just trying to do everything to maybe make it so my head doesn't hurt so bad. Destroyed the like button. Evelyn. Neverlasting. Appreciate you. Phil still showing up while he's sick. Well, to be honest, I was just kind of keeping it to myself, but I've felt this same way for like probably a month straight now. But yes. Mortgage doesn't pay itself, am I right? Plus, I mean, let's be honest here. I'm playing video games. I mean, I can't really complain about having to work and play video games, right? $100K sub soon with the plaque. It'd be pretty cool. We'll see what happens with the next when the next expansion comes out. How the player base reacts and whatnot, and not the next expansion. Wow, I'm not leaking nothing here, fellas. Trust me. When the balance patch comes out next season, and see if it's still like hype, you know, and hopefully I feel better so I can actually like put out like a bunch of really quality videos. You know what I mean? And stream a bunch of hours and stuff. Because like if this going on like this, where if I stream for like 2 hours, my head kills. That's not gonna go. That's not gonna work out. The last the patch or whatever expansion DLC came out right when I was going on vacation, so that was like a disaster for me. So I lost so much there, and so hopefully nothing comes up this time. But it would just be kind of cool. Really, the subscription number doesn't necessarily matter, but it's just kind of like a cool milestone. Steaks should still be cold at the center, says Raced, right? True story. Anyone that cooks their steak over medium rare, you should probably call the FBI on them, to be honest. Am I right, fellas? FBI called on anyone who cook... Don't really do that, by the way. I'm not condoning that action. That says, dealt with the ear issue your whole life, you feel the pain. Yeah, hopefully this is just something that they... I don't know. It's weird that it's been going so long and I haven't, like, fought it off yet, you know? But... But yeah, I always stream from my basement. I just don't have all the bright lights on. You have to have pretty good lights. Well, you don't. It depends how your setup is, I guess. But to get a green screen to work real good, you got to have like some pretty bright lights. To be honest, that makes it work way better. Alan Street Wars, addicted to my videos. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Sloth, welcome in. Yeah. Dark Phil today, for show, for show. Shadow Liam. I've done some stuff in the past with Cooley. It's been a while. I haven't done a lot of... I used to try to set up collab stuff all the time, and, you know, I'd do this and that. I did a podcast, and I'd try to do this and that, but it's so hard to get people to commit to doing things. I'm not talking him necessarily, but just people in general. I've tried to, you know, they'll say they do it, and then, like, the last second they'll back out, and, like, I got a babysitter or something, you know... I got someone to watch my kids, and then they back out, and they're like, "Oh, I fell asleep. Sorry, you know, I'm too hungover." And I'm like, "It's 8 o'clock in the afternoon at night." You know, that was one of the last times it happened twice where I got someone to watch my kids when my wife was at work and I was going to do the podcast, and then people backed out who were people that were, you know, not married, no kids. Last second, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not doing this anymore. Never mind. But yeah, like I said, not directed at him in particular, and I don't name names of people, so. Delta said you were at some restaurants where it was frozen in the middle, talking about your steak or something when you got it. I mean, even for someone who likes it rare, still frozen, still like actually cold in the middle. I mean, come on. Even you people got to complain about that, right? Not enough bourbon? I already tried that one. Didn't work. The Llama Game Show stuff? Yeah, I did a few of those when I kind of like could/wanted to. But yeah, I didn't have to set that up, and I think that's probably... Well, I could only speculate, I guess, but He obviously doesn't do those anymore. But yeah, they were okay. I mean, I always lost. I think my best finish was second, and then Cooley just got first every time. So it's fun though, you know, it's cool. Carbon monoxide reader in your basement? I do, actually. But, I mean, I don't know. Carbon monoxide, does that make your one ear hurt? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not an expert on it. So it kind of started off with me. I was, like, a little, like, kind of dizzy all the time. I was like, why do I feel so bad? And then all of a sudden, my ear got real itchy for like 3 or 4 days, and then my ear wasn't itchy anymore, but then it just started hurting inside, and now it feels like the inner part, like inside of my head, is like swollen. It feels like real rough. Okay, just drop right over there with only 4 minions. You bum. Why would you do that to me? I mean, I have to assume that I'm just smarter than my doctor, and he's incompetent, and that I have an inner ear infection. That's what I gotta assume here. But
Whoop 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 to 28 months of slayership. Keep slaying at sweet_fell.
Nate, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 28 months there on Twitch. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. You slayer. That's as much as we're getting there. Teeth stuff. Saying I don't brush my teeth? Who knows, maybe. I mean, maybe some weird tooth thing that's like infected all the way up into my jawbone and is causing pain to go like this. So I don't know about that, but something ain't right, I can tell you that much. Yeah, I mean eardrops, I've done a bunch of I've done eardrop stuff. Pretty much anything that's not like anything that's a normal thing to do, I've tried already. So like if you say like mix lavender with cayenne pepper and put that in your ear and it fixes everything, I haven't tried nothing like that. But doctor sounds like a noob. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know, maybe some tooth thing. I guess maybe. It did cross my mind. I've heard, you know, because sometimes things, you know, manifest different, you know, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it did cross my mind, but obviously I don't know. And I'm like, I feel like the doctor would have said something, or I don't know, he's not a tooth person, but maybe like, hey, maybe you should go get your teeth checked out or something. I don't know. I don't know. Chiropractor, there you go. That's another one. Yeah. No, didn't do that either. Yeah, any normal medical thing I tried. Nightmare Andy, best for SOJ. I believe Nightmare Andy is the best, like, normal place for Stone of Jordan, yeah. That's, you know, repeatable. Yeah, Nate, not feeling too great. Yep. True story. Can a tooth be infected without being broken? I mean, I think so. But I don't know how exactly. I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. Well, I'm obviously gonna. Oh, maybe some people were here. So yeah, I got another doctor's appointment coming up in a day or two here. With a different doctor. Doctor probably tried to make insight in the spear. Probably. Do.
Impossible.
What about Helendarl? Helendarl still, I mean, good according to D2 drop odds for SOJ, yeah, but I don't know the difference between Nightmare and regular nowadays. I haven't looked into it. Any luck in chaos? Some there, Pat.
Impossible.
Appreciate you, KC. Make sure our call to arms stays up. Don't want that run out. No, Marty, no, I go get twice a year cleanings and stuff at the dentist. All the normal stuff, yeah. All the normal stuff. Yearly physicals, twice a year dentist. Brush my teeth a few times a day. I don't know, you know. Go to the gym regularly. Everything normal. I'd say the only thing out of normal would be what I probably drink a few more beers than I'm supposed to. That is probably accurate. Smallpsio yo, welcome in. First Griffins yesterday, says Reaper. Nice. Griffins is a huge one. Mega doubly helpfully. Ismire getting older stinks. Yeah. Definitely does. Well, I decided to not do it. I'm opting out of getting older. No, kidding, of course. Unfortunately, there's only one way not to get any older, and it's even worse, so. Rolled bad though, but you'll take it. Yeah, especially if it's offline single player, like just get one is huge, pretty huge one. Air Monarch, that's no good. Inspired Helm, nah. Strength 192 strength. Well. Nah, if his superior. Kusaki. Ooh, I can make a great lore helm out of that. Aging process. I mean, I guess that makes it sound a little better. Jokingly, I say stuff to, you know, make it sound better, but realistically, it doesn't really matter what you call it. I think if I could keep my eyes closed a little bit, actually makes my head feel better. Just barely have my eyes open. Yeah, head feels way better. Marty said you had some ear issue from grinding and clenching your jaw. Interesting. Yeah, it could be a lot of different things, but I don't even care. I just want to figure it out. Because, yeah. If I had to guess, it's got to be some kind of infection thing, because I'm like super tired too. Like yesterday when I streamed, and this has happened multiple days now over the last couple of weeks, where I'll be like streaming or I'll be trying to make a video and I'm just like, oh my gosh, my head hurts so bad, I gotta go. Like I gotta go lay down, and I go lay down and I instantly pass out at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I wake up at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I lay down at like 10 p.m. and I fall asleep and wake up when my alarm goes off the next morning, you know, like I'm just like exhaustedly tired. So I think it's gotta be body fighting something, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not going to assume it's the worst possible thing, first off, but I feel like a doctor should be able to diagnose it. A brain infection, I mean, it hasn't really been that long, but I mean, I feel like a doctor could diagnose if your brain was infected. I don't know. You're cool, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, the thing is too is I already don't tell the cops or anything. But we had some antibiotics left over from, I took those for like 4 days already. And that didn't do anything, so that's what kind of alarmed me as well. I'm just like, why? Okay, well, I don't know, whatever. We're not doctors here, we're just chit-chatting, but yeah. Good old IO. Now, I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to ignore it until it goes away on its own. That's what I think I'm going to do. That's usually how you solve things, right? Isn't that the true man's way? Cook your steaks to rare, and then if you have any pains, you just ignore it till it goes away. I heard the older you get, the more you should just ignore things until they go away. Is this true? Can anybody confirm? I heard it works 70% of the time. It works every time. Realistically, if you think about it, if you want to be real technical, if you do ignore pain long enough, there's a 100% chance, like on the curve of how long you ignore it, eventually you will no longer feel the pain. There's a 100% chance of it, actually, over a long enough time horizon. Science. Put toilet water on it? That is one of the most logical things that I have heard so far that I haven't tried. Water, like from the toilet? Have you tried Brondo? Sour Bubbles. 42, it's worked so far. Legendary. Of course, most of what I said over the last minute is a joke, by the way. Just, I'm sure somebody didn't know that. Yes, I am kidding. I have a doctor's appointment coming up already. Again. Too much tofu? Well, there's never too much tofu. Get out of here, bruh. Get out of here. Light sensitivity. I don't really know. Not really. To be honest, one of the things that makes me feel the best is like if I go for a walk. Like yesterday I went to the gym. Went on the Stairmaster. Not super long, but I did like 20 minutes on the Stairmaster and then I did like 20 minutes like incline walking. Felt kind of fine. To be honest, sitting for long periods of time. And I think it might be talking makes my head hurt as well. More like sound, I think. But we're trying the dark thing, seeing if light helps. I'm not oohing and ahs, you know, I'm not doing crazy Phil stuff today. See what happens, you know? So far, it's not working because my ear kind of hurts. But I think it's, honestly, I think it's talking is what's hurting. Like the sound of my voice going through my own head is like what's hurting my ear right now. Maybe if I didn't have such a stupid sounding voice, it would... I'm just kidding. Oh, not out of breath or anything. It's more so just when I was working out, to be honest, I was just like, ow, my ear, like even though I felt better or whatever, like my ear hurts all the time. Just all the time. Inception child, yeah, silence is golden. This is true. Alright. Soda time. Is a good drop like a Zod? Yeah, that's the kind of drops I need. That'll help. I don't need no stinking eardrops. Could be a worm. Maybe. Impossible. I did sleep in the woods a few days ago, just like right out on the ground. A couple weeks back. Just like laying in a bunch of pile of leaves like this. I crumpled up the leaves as a pillow. Maybe that's what happened, yeah. Sitting in the dark against the monitor, can't handle it. Yeah, it's not. I got a light right here. I guess you can't really see because I forgot my camera was so small. I got a light behind me, so the light's not shining in my eyes, but it's like there's light on things around me, kind of, sorta. The light, I don't know, is better than these other lights. Really, if I just kind of like squint my eyes, almost like, you know, like you're looking at an eclipse and you're not supposed to be. That's when my head feels the best. When you're like 7 and they're like, don't look directly at the sun during the eclipse, and you're like, huh? swimmer's ear drops. I didn't do like a pro. I just had regular like earache ear drops. I didn't have any prescription ear drops or anything. But like I said, I mean, I don't know. Do we listen to the doctors or not? Like, I went to the doctor. The doctor said, "Yep, looking in your ear, I don't see any signs of any kind of ear infection at all. Your eardrum looks fine." So that would make me think that there's no inner ear infection. Your ear looks fine. Let me look at your other ear. Nope, that one looks absolutely fine too. I don't see literally anything going on here. Like, are you sure? Because my ear kills and I can't work and my head hurts. I don't see anything, say, look here, look there. Blood pressure, they did all the normal stuff, of course. I see absolutely nothing. There's nothing anywhere. Well, but my head and my ear hurt a whole bunch. Okay, well, you still have problems, come back in a few weeks. Like, I don't know. I'm like, okay. And then I came home and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to a different doctor. I mean, it's not necessarily too surprising, I guess. Like, a lot of times if people tell you, and I mean, this has never happened to me, really. Or, I don't know, even really people I know, I guess. But, like, you always hear stories of people like, yeah, they go for second and third opinions if you really think there's something wrong. So, I mean, what you going to do, huh? I'm gonna spend a couple extra dollars and a half a day going to some other doctor to see what they say. Is what it is. The green screen just doesn't work good, Slapshot, if there's not very much light. And I didn't want to. I'm gonna try today to stream longer if I have the lights off and I maybe act a little more calmer on stream to hopefully cause my head not to hurt again, and my eyes and my brain and my ears and stuff. Chip Ruby, there we go. That's what I was hoping to get today. Skip him. Come on. I deserve a good drop here. Level am I? I think I just hit 90 on this legend right here. Currents of Hate. I've been skipping other Terra zones, but maybe I'll go hit terrorized Meph here in a second, huh? I don't have Enigma, but I feel like it'd be a good addition to some Chaos Sanctuary runs here, huh? I don't care if you can't or not, just do it. We'll do it. We'll do it this time. I've been skipping some other ones because I don't really. Well, we'll just do it.
Not even death can save you from me.
Rip stream. I mean, are people having stream issues? Yeah, I'm confused. Okay, never mind. Someone else having an internet problem. Thought it was my stream. Never mind. Bob said that if I had the drops every 4 hours, it'd be tedious. I would gladly take drops every 4 hours. Like, not even if that fixed this. Ooh, buddy, that'd be great. All the symptoms sound like eye strain. Now, it started with my ear. I was having like, I don't know. It all started pretty much with my ear getting super itchy. Really, really itchy. It was actually super, super, super itchy. And after like 3 or 4 days of it being itchy, and I was using the drops then, That's when I started taking the antibiotics, and then it stopped being itchy, and it just started like hurting deep inside. And then, yeah. Don't, I know, you know, I'm gonna go see doctors and stuff, so I don't, you know, I'm not looking for a diagnosis right now or anything, but. Okay, so is that the way? That's not the way down, it can't be. Way over there, huh? Yeah, boy. Well worth it. It's gonna be about 40k a run here, it looks like. Ah, players 3 Mephisto's got a lot of health on him. Holy moly. Maybe that's why I didn't do this before. I wish you could lock onto the characters now. Like, I can't even keep attacking Mephisto because every time he leans over, I'm just not aiming at him anymore. Pretty slow. Here, we'll just pause that, I guess, and save and exit the normal way. We'll just do this, I guess. Why not? Switch the Sork. I'd have to transfer a whole bunch of gear and then transfer it all back. Respec my sorceress. Nah. Slow and steady, you know what they say, right? Something about racing and... Game's busted. Paladin slow. It is a little bit slow. I mean, foe's not exactly a single target slayer, you know what I mean? Charged essence. This is not the optimal build for doing it, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It does obviously take him out a lot faster when you static him down super quick. I'm not gonna go over my full build and my damage numbers and everything right now. We're not doing that, fellas. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, great. Oh, what was We'll hit them sometimes. Sometimes people say to go with this. It's faster on individuals. I don't usually see it, but you know, looks pretty similar. Or a little slower, hard to say. Durance map stinks. Yeah, I didn't re-roll to get a perfect Durance map, that's for sure. Level 33 conviction. No good. The other Durance map is wild. Yeah. It might even be worth it, to be honest. Let me see what the Sork needs.
Take you.
The chest in the back. One time a decade and a half ago, I got a burn from there, yeah. That. Whatever. I guess I could just leave it like this.
I'll put
Just to use the insight. Let's go. Boy, Merc's not going to survive here. What is... My skills were like messed up or something. This isn't going much better. It was. I had things messed up. I'd have to transfer over all my magic find charms and everything. Did I do that again? I'm not sure. Good enough. Yep, Darkfield today. True story. Oh yeah, and then I gotta get my call to arms and everything. Having to transfer all the gear is annoying. There we go, nice and fast. Dirk. Nope. This is the not feeling good side of Phil.
Not in town.
Greater Talons, another statue. Appreciate you too. Hopefully I'm start feeling better. The Stone of Jordan might be the cure. It could be. I can't prove that it isn't. Boy, that is a sick. Yeah. High runes and high items would be nice. Would be nice. I could go for griffins right now or something.
What do you need?
Tyrell's might off of TZ Mephisto right now. I'm not super high level, so it'd be better if I was. Wow, he just got wrecked. Just wrecked. Poor guy. Benjamin, you'll have to watch one of the multiple videos I made about the Echoing Strike thing for you know, one of the multiple videos I made about it to see what I think about it, I guess. What level do you need for your meth map to drop all items? Let me think in my head here. So you need TC87. So the bosses are, what, 3 levels higher than you are usually? I'd have to do the math, and I can't remember off the top of my head. But if you get the Terror Zone to be like level 90, you can easily like get everything. Including like the 45 life skillers and stuff. But I don't want to think about it all right now. It's too hard. Too much work.
Jeremy Baby 9,518
Jeremy, thank you so much.
Donated $9.99 through Super Chat. I know it's your job, but kudos to you for still giving us a stream even when you're not feeling well.
Appreciate you, Jeremy. Very kind of you. You're a legend. Ooh. Appreciate you. Yeah, whatever. I didn't feel like running all the way to what's her name. Gosh. Yeah, I'll see how long I can push the stream out today. If I can get to the 2-hour mark again, I'm gonna be impressed. Fred, welcome in up there. Didn't see you. Welcome in, Fred. Well, you're doing good. Kind of rare, but not super great. Easy. Wait, is TZ Andy really next? I didn't look into the terror zones at all. I can't trust you people. Let me pull this up real quick. What? Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah, TZ Meth and then TZ Andy back to back. My God. I did not know that. Crazy. BV. Anyone reading that? It is not my birthday, by the way. People just like to say it's my birthday all the time. I don't know why. Welcome in. Saffron says that you can trust me sometimes. Oh, yeah? It's a very valid point. I can trust you sometime. Thoughts post draft. Just overall or whatever. The Cardinals are dummies. The Lions, I think they did okay. I think they did. I mean, I didn't, you know, I'm not an expert on the guy that was a UDFA that they signed and stuff like this and that, you know, like I wasn't an expert on their 7th round pick or anything, but people who say that they drafted pretty good this year, so level 5 revive charges. Ooh. So I guess I'm happy with it. We'll have to see how everything goes. See, they took no meaningful running back, which is kind of interesting. And I think they took a 6th round running back, maybe. The Lions. Which I thought was interesting with only having Pacheco that they signed to like a $1.5 million contract and the 1.8 or whatever it was. And Vaitai? Kamani Vaitai? A guy that only played special teams, and that's all they have on their roster for running backs. Kind of weird, but Big Lawn Gnome, congratulations on the perfect number of likes. Where's all the charms at? They're over on my Paladin. I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like transferring 19 different pieces of gear. You know what, Marty? I guess you're right. If I'm going to be running Andy after this too, I should probably get all this stuff from over here. I didn't know. I thought it was like, you know, oh, I have 20 minutes of TZ Meth. I don't want to transfer everything, but I guess if, you know. I think that's all I needed, right? None of this stuff matters. Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot, Marty, for forcing me to do this. Spicy noodles? No, no, no. The other day I was thinking about putting some jalapenos on a taco I was having. I was like, oh boy, that sounds terrible, actually. You know what? Marty, you probably just... This magic find right here is probably going to cause me to find Tyro's Might right now. Probably is. Man, see, I'm not quite high enough level to use this ethereal 4-socketed CV I have here. I had to throw on an armor with a topaz in it to use it. Ah, what am I doing? Let's go over here. Appreciate you, Jason. Oh, another man, I'm gonna have all of these Andarl and Mephisto statues, and I'm gonna have none of the other ones. Maybe they'll even out I don't really have a lot of good boots yet. At least this can make up for a Sunder Charm, and then the poison that you want to make up for. Kind of a stretch, but... Plus all that gold find, so if you're a gold find Novus Sorceress, you know? Scimitar. Let me just close this so I don't have to... I think if I can hit my macro, it'll just reset anyways, even without the... Oh, I didn't see that. Got confused there for a sec, but Justin said you saved up enough to craft 600 caster amulets. Nice. I don't even think I'm there yet, but I need to get a character a little higher. We'll see how... That's a lot to save up, like, intentionally like that. If I wasn't content creator guy, I wouldn't do that many, but yeah, I guess it's a large amount there you can roll back to back to back. Best of luck. You gotta get something good in there, am I right? You got to. Wait, isn't that the other one? Yeah, it heard me. You have something like a... I don't know the chances, but... I think you have like a 15% chance of getting one of the other statues from like the act boss above or below the one that you're running. And then there's like a 5% chance of getting one of the other ones that's like 2 spots away or something. I forget the numbers, like as it currently stands. They are changing that, by the way, but I don't remember what to or whatever what they said on the patch notes or whatever it was. For the PTR of what they said it was, I mean. Monarch for Spirit worth Larzaking. I would kind of say so, yeah. Just the first one, though. Don't like every time you find a Monarch Larzik it, but getting a Spirit's Shield is so clutch, and like being able to farm faster and survive better and everything is going to increase the number of drops and how fast you'll get them, I mean. That I think it's worth using a Larzik quest on them. Yeah, I guess after that, EJV says roll them in the cube. Yeah, because you have a 50% chance, like a coin flip, that they'll get 4 sockets either way, so... I guess, yeah, if you want to get more than just the one, roll them in the cube after that. Yeah, Marty, yeah, they did say that the non-terrorized bosses will be able to drop them, but I don't know what the odds would be, or like if they're not terrorized, are they like, is it going to be a much lower chance of dropping if they're non-terrorized than when they are? Or like, can any act boss, like, what are the odds of like Mephisto dropping a Duriel statue, a Madoc one like I just got, you know? Or wait, did I just get another one? Oh, it's a Korlik one. Yeah. Usually you don't find them this many statues, so it's just strange that I just got like 3 statues in like a little bit there. I do hate that you have to farm Duriel like at all, to be perfectly honest, you know. Gonna be just so annoying. Like I did it a couple times, like, man, I don't want to do that. Considering if you really want to get like a lot or all like the best gear with the best jewel in it, you're probably gonna need, well, just, oh geez, I just gave him thousands of potions. Imagine you get the exact jewel you want, because it's 50-50 whether you get the right one, you know. Between the two, if you kill the right monster last every time. You'll probably need, like, I don't know, 15 or 20 of them. Because if you use a lightning one, you're going to use it in, I guess you won't need that many. Because the lightning one, you're probably going to put in a Griffin's for sure. You'll need a cold one for, like, your Nightwings. But, like, you can't put one in Nightwings and Death Fathom, and that's generally where you're going to be using stuff like that, so you won't need too cold for that. What other cold builds are there, really? When you're going for maxed, I guess you wouldn't need that many. I guess I was thinking too many here, but there'll be some, maybe physical. So you want one for, like, a Fury Druid, but you want one for a Frenzy Barb, but you want one for a, you know, you'll want one in an Arius, but you'll want one in a, I don't know, a G-Face. Fred was 6 minutes behind. What a loser! Everybody laughing. Vidal looked good for the Chargers after Harrison Hampton went down. Gotcha. I wasn't. Maybe you misheard me or whatever. Oh, I think maybe I said the wrong name. But I was talking about, or maybe this is a separate comment. I'm not sure. But I was bringing up Kamani Vaikai, I think his name is. He was like guy that the Lions drafted like 2 years ago. That was a running back, but he was like a safety in college, and now they drafted him as a running back, and then only played him on special teams or something. They're two different Kamanis, I think, unless I have their name wrong. Kamani Vidal, Kamani Vaikai. Who's the Lions guy? Lions Vaikai. Oh, Sayani, not Kamani. Whoopsie. Whoops. The Lions guy's not Kamani Vaikai, it's Sayani. My bad. I don't even know my own players. Yeah, well, I guess I am talking about a guy that only plays on punt and kick return, so, or punt and kickoff. So, yeah, he's the number 3 running back on the Lions right now. But regardless, actually, yeah, Vidal actually did have some crazy good games in the circumstance you were speaking of. This is true. Plus, I mean, their names are only one letter off. I mean, it's so easy to get them mixed up, right? Feeling good about the Browns draft? Browns draft. I don't remember exactly. Didn't they get another wide receiver? What's his name? Did they draft Concepcion? I think. I don't know exactly who they drafted. I know it wasn't a starting quarterback, so Deshaun Watson coming in to start for the Browns this season. That'd be wild, by the way, but hard to remember players on loser teams. Boy. Hard to remember special teams players. But 2 good receivers? Okay, alright. Yeah, I mean, they got Fannon's nasty. Judkins seems pretty good, too. I mean, I don't know, obviously, how good their line or how good their defense was really good, wasn't it, last year or two? So, I mean, unfortunately, they have... Don't they have, like, 9 quarterbacks on their roster? And didn't they just draft another quarterback in this draft, too? Kind of, like, later. But I think they drafted another quarterback this year, didn't they? Like, in the 5th or 6th round or something? Oh, or did they re-sign Huntley? Was that it? I don't know. They have 5 quarterbacks under contract on the roster right now, though, is what I remember hearing or whatever. I'm a little sketchy on the facts, but you know what I'm saying. If I'd want to Boston to the Chiefs, Boston. Chiefs. I don't remember what they did. Ravens re-sign Huntley. Oh, okay. Let's see what they say. Why not? Let's go Cleveland Browns QB situation. I know those ones. Who was the other one that they signed? They drafted Taylor Green in the 6th. There was some other guy they had on their team, though. Unless maybe something happened between the... Yeah, I thought there was some other guy they had, but it's not listed anywhere. So maybe he got cut like after the video that somebody made that I was watching. I don't know. Maybe they're bringing back Flacco again. It would just be crazy, though. It would just be absolutely crazy, though, if Deshaun Watson started in the NFL ever again. Just wild. Apathy. I mean, maybe they'll come back. The Browns and the Jets, they might. Yeah, Jeremy, that's the 4 dudes I seen listed. I thought they had another quarterback under contract, but I don't see it either. I mean, I guess maybe I'm just confused. It's first time for everything. Usually I'm always right? The Cleveland Browns are currently paying 8 quarterbacks. Here's the type of post I like. All the quarterbacks they signed and cut and they're still paying. Oh, Kenny Pickett. Did they cut Kenny Pickett? Did the Browns cut Kenny Pickett? Let me look this up real quick. The Cleveland Browns did not technically cut Kenny Pickett. Instead, they traded him to Vegas at the end of 2025 for a 5th round pick. Oh, well, maybe the video. Of course it. Oh yeah, Twitch Catacombs. Sometimes YouTube videos make mistakes as well, so. I have a real bad map for this, by the way, just so. I'm not re-rolling it. I'd rather keep the Mephisto one's so good, I kind of want to keep it, to be honest. But maybe I'll have to get a Mephisto Sorceress and an Andariel Sorceress. Both have just the most insane maps. Marius, not interested in D4? Well, each their own. I mean, obviously, I'm not either, but some people enjoy that kind of stuff, and you know what? I hope they're happy. That's the main thing. Ooh, okay. Andy instantly paying off more so than anything else. Merc Coast, but good old Dracula's Grasp mixed in here. Yeah. Bring back the flak. I mean, yeah, might as well. Don't know. We'll compare them to what we got at some point in the future. Well, I guess they're right there. More defense. What else rolls besides defense on these? Strength? We'll keep the extra strength, I guess.
Yes?
Emilio! Boy, this is quite literally probably the worst possible map you could have for this. It's pretty close to the worst possible Andaro map. The first level, anyway. Second level, I mean, second level would be doable if the first level was like Giga Chad, but I'll just leave it how it is. I don't feel like rerolling maps right now. See, Jeremy saying the Browns have a good enough defense to win games. Yeah, we'll see, because, I mean, Judkins seems reasonable at running back. Fannin seemed like he was pretty good, I guess. Jerry Judy's not a complete joke, right? Wide receiver-wise, so if these rookie wide receivers can make it happen. Cleveland Browns maybe found their guy in Deshaun Sanders, or whatever his name is. Something Sanders? Deshorn. What? Man, my Merc needs some freaking poison res on him, I think. Good. And, of course, it's Amara's. Oh. Is the no change Phil moniker fair? Yeah, I self-describe as anti-change guy.
The sisterhood
Yep.
welcomes you. The order
Self-described. Couldn't see me in the... We need a little bit of maybe we'll turn it. Maybe we'll go super dim on the light in front of me. Maybe like that, huh? That's a little. Well, how about like that? That's better, right? But not too bright. Yeah, I don't really feel too great today. We'll go crazy. Add a tiny bit of light. Nope, don't like it. Don't like it. Instantly hurt my eyes. You can see it. Look at it. Look at this over here. You can see it. You can see me. Beyond sun. Yeah. There you go. TV. Not ethereal. We won't worry about it. Yeah, I don't think it's not just normal lights. I'm not feeling good, so I'm just trying to turn the lights off just to see if that makes me feel better, if it makes my head not hurt and stuff. Much. But it seems as though the thing that makes my head hurt and not my ear not feel good is me talking. So it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, we were talking about it for like the entire first half of the stream here, so I'm gonna just I just don't feel very good. I don't really want to go into a huge amount more detail again about it. I'm not like offended or anything. I just don't want to talk about it for, you know, every 5 minutes when someone hops in here. You know, you get what I'm saying. Chief's got a guy that has a lot of potential in UDFA. It's, I mean, having a UDFA do something is pretty abnormal, but happens sometimes. Because obviously if he was, you know, if the Chiefs thought he was really that good, they would have drafted him, am I right? So, or anybody else. But yeah, more power to him. Hopefully the guy makes it happen. War hat. That's not very good. Ooh, Herald incoming. We have to take out like 2 more monsters. See what happens. Nope. Should rest. Well, I haven't been feeling good for like a month straight, so I can't just not work for a month, you know. I don't know how many of y'all that has no vacation days, no sick days, can just take a month off of work and just not work, you know. And just, what would I do? Just lay in bed staring at my phone all day? Which is what I do all the rest of the time when I'm not working now because my head hurts so bad. Like, what are you gonna do, right? While you're not wrong, it's like, you know, you can't do that. Have a bracer. I do love to play D2. Yeah, what would I be doing if I wasn't doing this right now? Right? What can I do that's less stressful than playing video games and relaxing? Not dealing with you people. That's the stress. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh boy. Too much. Oh my gosh. Too much might everywhere, bro. We need to back up. Regroup. Don't have to do this all the time, but every once in a while, we gotta little regroup. Oh man, I forgot about the might. G-Stacks, what is up? Oh, Fred. Thank you for the $2, my man. Appreciate you.
Fredman5019 donated $2 through Super Chat. Phil Feel Better Fund.
Appreciate you, Fred. Thank you, thank you.
Good day.
Jason says, you know, a lot of people that have been sick with something for like 4 weeks. Yeah, mine is a very weird thing though. It's not a normal. Started off with a super itchy ear. I don't know if the people you know started off with a really itchy ear. And then it turned into my ear hurting, and then the doctor telling me, "There's nothing wrong with your ear, buddy." And I'm saying, "Yes, there is, buddy." And he's like, I'm looking inside of it right now. There's nothing going on. Even an inner infection, I don't see any signs of nothing. You know, so. Fishaholic, it could be. You freaking guy. Gosh. That's a close one, Fishaholic. That's almost a timeout situation right there. You're getting close. J-Rag, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Bob. One of those situations where it's like, do you go to your doctor and listen to him, or do you, you know, Google it? You know what I mean? I don't know. But I mean, the doctor's like, there's nothing wrong, so I'm going to another doctor. So I'm gonna go to this other doctor and see what they say. If they tell me there's nothing wrong, then I mean, what do I do at that point? You know, like, the normal doctor said there's nothing wrong. If the ENT, ear, nose, and throat, the doctor that specializes in ears says there's nothing wrong with my ears or anything like that, then like, what do you do, right? Like, you suck it up and deal with it. Inner ear acupuncture. I've been doing that myself for years. Yeah, it does seem to make me feel better for sure. What I do is I just go with the needles straight in, and really the way that you get your body chakras in tune correctly is you actually put the needles in through your ears and you touch them in the middle, like in the middle of your head, like back behind your eyes kind of. When then the needles touch, it kind of gets the current chakras to, you know, Connect. It's really good. Really helped me out. Not doctor advice, by the way. Don't really do that, by the way. Never do that. Just in case. I am on the internet here. Do not, I repeat, do not do what I just said. I was joking. What? Oh. Never mind. I just got a text saying that my blood pressure medication will no longer be supported under blah 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 health thing that I thought was my... Then I realized that was my old health insurance. That I don't use anymore, that I don't have anymore, so... Surtur, appreciate you. Yeah, hopefully it's just some simple thing. They're like, oh yeah, just you just need this other thing. We'll give you the shot, take these pills 3 times a day for a week, and then I'm fine. Or something, you know. Oh, another Gajeeds. Okay. I've been looking for a perfect Gajeed sphere for a minute. And this is it. Oh, yes! It's so close to perfect. 4% on the gold find and 2 on the reduced vendor. Nice. Oh my gosh, love to see it. Surtur, appreciate you for the Twitch Prime sub. Nice. Yeah, I'm keeping that. Boy. Yeah. If you go with the other one, it's probably my second best. Anything else hiding around here? Some stuff I could ID, but I don't feel like it. That is a pretty one. First time here, appreciate you like the YouTube videos. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. Herman Munster, Rusty says, I don't get the reference there. Were you talking about when I stick in the things in my ears, maybe? Probably. So yeah, I had a 36.15. We'll throw that over there. That extra magic find's gonna mean all the difference. Fred saying electrodes at the end of the needles. Yeah, I mean, that's how you align the chakras. On the 3rd Saturday of every month when Mercury's in retrograde. Ooh, repair durability gloves. Let's go. $115. Oops. Alright, Andy. Imperial's Might. Knock it off the list early so we can get done with this grail in no time. What? Nope. I just keep finding these warlock. Oh, that's not the warlock one. Never mind. No, not just a simple migraine. I don't want to get too much. Like, we've been obviously talking about it all day, but.
Not here.
Unique Ogre gauntlets and Lem at the same time. Legendary. Yep. Congrats on that, Alan. High rune's rarely a bad thing.
Yes?
Rarely. X5, yo-yo. Yep. We got a little dark, I'm gonna try no lights today, see if my head will feel better. Not feeling great. Not feeling great. Brad, I would love to follow your advice there, but I don't think it's gonna work. Spicier noodles, the better. Yeah. Gonna have to take a hard pass. No good. No good. You know what is kind of good though? When you guys on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button for me. That's good for sure. Someone on YouTube hitting the like button, really one of the best things ever, huh? Did I say a few weeks ago I was going to add new merch to the merch store? I might have. I think a few weeks ago I said I was I didn't know how long it was going to be, but I was going to change my desk pad to the new Reign of the Warlock instead of having the old campfire setup on there still. But I don't know how, if I'm going to do, like I was going to do it like now, but I haven't felt great, so I didn't do it yet. Oh. Drives TM maybe? You're playing at work, bro. You got to get to work. I'm calling your boss right now. I'm about to turn you in. Boss is gonna have some stern words for you after I tattletale on you. Stern words. Alright, Tal's Amulet. Maybe not. Destroyer Helm from some random monster. The Demon Horn's Edge? Yeah, knock it off the list. Kind of a rare one, but essentially never used. There was a phase blade I could check, but can't read that, but first ever Arachnid's Mesh. Robert, I guess? Ethereal. Dun dun dun. Yeah, my eyes make. If you're on lunch playing it, that's okay. That's okay. Well done, steak merch. Boy. Maybe. I should do like, this is what a perfectly cooked steak should look like, and then just have like a gray stripe. It'd be so great. I wonder if I could get, you think I could find a hot, like, I don't know if they could print it with a good enough quality of a print on the shirt to really convey the well doneness of the steak. Like if I actually cooked the steak to like well done and like took a picture of it. Would be awesome. Paper cut, welcome in. I mean, yeah, well done steak merch. Probably start some fights. Because like guys are so serious about their steak cooking doneness that like people would probably like fight you over it. Like I'm not even joking. With how serious you guys are about it and how, you know, how guys are in general. Like the most important thing in their lives is how much someone else enjoys, you know, how someone else eats the steak that they cook, you know. Microwave a steak stream. I could do that. Oh, Josh, nice. Yeah, that sounds like a 220 with 19 res Warlock. Sounds like a good one. I'd hang on to that for sure. As for trade value and stuff, I couldn't help you with that though. Fred said, I play video games at work. You're gonna tell Gal back? You better not. You better not be messaging my wife. This guy. Obviously, you're obviously joking. What am I doing? Oh yeah. I was like, I heard something and I'm supposed to pick up, but I can't see it. Bob said it'd really anger people at a steak spot, especially. I know, right? Yeah, I should do that. I gotta figure out what would be a good design, though. What you do is you like you play both sides of the fence when you do that kind of stuff too. But I'd make one shirt that would be like if you cook your steak over medium rare, I'm calling the cops or something like that. You know, you order your steak past medium rare, I'm calling the cops. But then you also make one like the only true way to cook your steak, and it's like, you know, well done or something. Ketchup on steak, extra madness. I mean, let's be honest here. Have any of you even tried to take a piece of steak and dip it in ketchup and eat it? But you all know it's terrible though, right? Fred. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Yeah, see, I'm not very artistic though. Not very imaginative. So you would want me grilling a steak. That's almost something I need to go on what is it? Is it called Fiverr? And like pay someone like $30 to design something for me like that. Like, here's a picture. Here's what I look like. Do a cartoonist, you know, picture of me. Yeah. Steak, obviously like on fire. Yeah. What kind of barbecue sauce on my steaks? I usually don't put barbecue sauce on the steak, but what's the kind of barbecue sauce I put on everything when I do use barbecue sauce? It's is it Sweet Baby Ray's maybe? I mean, I use a few different kinds, I guess, but there's one like that I get from Aldi that Aldi has. Yeah, just AI it. Yeah, maybe. I'm not very good at, you know, elaborate AI things. Like I can take a picture and be like, take this picture and make this guy look sad. You know, make this guy look crazy excited. You know, I can do stuff like that, but like AIing a thing to come up with a full picture of like exactly what I want it to look like. I mean, I don't know, maybe I could. Used to not be available in Canada. So you're talking about the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce? Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I think that's just what they have at Aldi. So that's why, and I mean, I kind of like it, so. Ooh, we're almost got another level here from running TZ Andy. Level right now from all the monsters getting taken out? No. So all y'all like Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce on your well done steaks, huh? Interesting. Okay. I mean, really, barbecue sauce is just like ketchup with some other stuff mixed in, right? So. New level. 45 to life skiller at the same time. Oh. Toothpaste and pickles on a on your burnt ends. There you go. What are they doing? Let's go right here, I guess. Sure. Masmic said you're sitting there with four chefs. They're all cracking up. Nice. Yeah, you get an interesting culinary experience coming into a Sweet Phil stream, that's for sure. I ain't wrong though. You forgot a ton of sugar. Yeah, sugar, brown sugar in your brown sugar and ketchup and some artificial smoke. A couple drops of artificial smoke. Boom. Barbecue sauce done. Complex. What build do I enjoy for farming bale? Boy, not a bale farming enjoyer, that's for sure. Honestly, one of the ones I do the most. Oh, it's over, darn it. Is Lightning Fury Javazon, because it melts so ferociously. Charge Strike will, you know, take out act bosses pretty fast. In general, I just don't like quote-unquote bale farming, though. Okay, 130. I don't feel too bad. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna transfer like 90 pieces of gear back over to my paladin, get back to doing what I was doing before. Is it this and this and did I get anything for my mercenary? I did not. Oh, I think that's it. Oh yeah, this too. Of course, my only any. In a Javazon, make a well done steak. Oh yeah, it's Mitchie. It's almost an expert at it, to be honest. Melting cows. All right, G. I'll do it right now. G Stack saying check the meme channel. We'll check her out real quick. Better be good. If it's not like an 8 out of 10, I'm about to be real mad. Like super mad. I got some messages too. How about that? Meme chat. Oh, oh. What? But why? The only problem is, the muscles are way too small. Why are my muscles so tiny? I don't get it. And this is what always happens because the camera sees me from the front, and nowadays my mustache is so much thicker. I'm not a mustache dude. I have facial hair everywhere else too. It's just thinner. But it needs to be like beard, and stash and everything. I mean, that's pretty solid, though. That's pretty solid, though. Pretty solid. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, yeah, I thought I might need to do that. Like this. That. This. Color a day. Zero cool. Microwave steak ketchup, best kind. I mean, that's not bad, but that's not the best way to do it, but. Mitchie said if you've seen that barbecue sauce with that picture, you'd give it a try. Oh, yeah. Let's get the run counter back up and running now, huh? Feel like I can keep going on here. Yeah, great question. I don't really do a lot of AI stuff, so I do one here and there, but nothing. I don't really do much. Josh, yeah, so players count does affect key drops for Ubers. Yeah. I generally just do the... I usually just do them a lot of times on players one anyways, so just out of late. Or actually, the summoner I'll do on higher if I'm just spam farming the summoner anyways. The countess I'll do on players one just to try to get more like, you know, try to get lucky with lems and ists and stuff along the way, and I don't notice a huge difference when I up the players count. Even though technically the odds say that there is like a 50% better chance. Neelathak, I don't know. Depends on what build I'm doing it with, I guess. But yeah. Ithrune. Should I move the hell difficulty with my Zerker at 70? So you're doing a Berserker Barb playthrough. Oh boy. I would say you should probably move forward, but I'm gonna be just like completely straight up with you. I've never done a Berserk Barb playthrough before, to be honest. Sounds like it'd be tough since magic damage, you don't leech any life. So like being a, you know, on a playthrough, it'd be real tough. So I'm just pretty much guessing, essentially. Oh. Yeah, dark light not feeling the hottest today. So thought maybe I'd make me not feel worse. Zerker barbs are fun but struggle in hell difficulty, says Sawani. Yeah, Zerker barb playthrough. Not something I would generally do because of the toughness. Some people like doing different playthroughs and stuff though, so people like the challenge. Oh, I didn't grab any of the farms, did I? Oh, we'll get them next time. Jack, easiest build for console controller. Boy, I can't help you with that either. I never played console before. So, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much auto aim stuff happens on console controller necessarily. Like, if you did corpse explosion, would it just automatically like target the corpses and you don't have to do nothing, or you know? Not sure exactly. %, dark chocolate. Wouldn't that just taste like poison? Big lawn gnome. Pretty sure that would just taste like you were eating poison. But not. Regardless, I don't really eat candy much. Every once in a while, but. Oh. Mitchie said Nova Sorceress. Okay, I thought about that one, but I wasn't sure. I know the teleport is a bit sketch on console, so. Baxter says any build is easy to play on console. Okay, there's one take of a console player. Yeah, one time my wife likes dark chocolate, and I bought, I don't know what kind of, you know, what it exactly, but it was too much dark chocolate, I guess. And she tried it, and she's like, "Ooh, that's real bitter." And I tried it, and I was like, "Oh God, what? Why would anyone eat that?" Sorry, babe. You said you like dark chocolate. I didn't realize there was 30 different like levels of dark chocolate. You know, didn't know that's how it worked. Getting tired again. Gotta power through though. These runes aren't gonna find themselves, right? Science. Forever Eleno says teleport stinks for like overall on console, but that's pretty much it. Gotcha. I thought somebody said Blizzard wasn't that great, and like some other, I don't know. I had thought people said that some things weren't that great. Maybe it was just when console first came out and people weren't used to it or whatever. Hard to say. Or maybe I'm just remembering wrong. Very possible. I'm talking about the dark chocolate thing, Zorak saying, yep. 70% plus. Don't expect sweet at all. Just all bitter. Ugh. Pretty crazy. Why do they make something that nobody would ever want to eat? I don't get it. Oh, I didn't pick up the whatchamacallit again. Now let's go ahead and get some skills on there. Get some gold we can sell. Uh-oh. Sorry, I had to sneeze there real quick. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Do forgive me. Achoo! Achoo. Ryan said he's not a fan of Corpse Explosion on console. Gotcha. Yeah, I had thought, and you know, everything console-wise, I'm just going secondhand, like what I had heard from people. I'd heard that was one people didn't like, but you know, obviously anybody can say anything on the internet, and I'm like, oh, somebody said it, oh, it must not be good, but then it's just like some person who didn't know what they're talking about or something. Hard to say. I never know, but yeah, I'd heard that one before. Aiming curses for the necro. Okay. Yeah, can't you not, I think on console, can't you, like, not aim, like, distance? You can only aim, like, circular in a direction. So anything where you have to aim direction and distance is, like, just a disaster, I thought. Fire Wave Warlock pretty easy for console, yeah. So that would be something you don't have to aim the distance, I guess. So you just aim the direction. Kind of like probably Bone Spear, you don't have to aim the distance, you just gotta aim the direction. Things like that.
Not even death can save you from me.
Add sockets to a Shiko. Or what should I put a Protector Stone Jewel in for it? Shako is an option, yeah, for the jewel. I think that's what I did online, but yeah, I wouldn't say I'm oh no, I found a cold one, but I think I was thinking about doing that. I don't remember exactly. So I think that whatever you have for the headpiece is probably about the only option. Or you can put you can put it in one of the books too if you're rocking the Ars Dol Mephisto. You can put one in there, but especially if you're using a spirit shield, then you pretty much have to put it in whatever your headpiece is, right? So Keiko would be a okay option, I guess. Swanee saying the Switch graphics aren't that great. Take your word on that one. I hadn't really heard that before, but I mean, it is less powerful, right? So I know you can only have 4-person games at a time online, so. Bob came back to seeing the well done steak art. Yeah, maybe we'll have to do a viewer submission for a new merch. Best well done steak for merch. What? I only had... Oh. I thought I had like 50 more teleports, but apparently I had 3. Oopsie. Kirk, no, yeah, I'm all set on Diablo 4. All set. Only need a jaw rune for my first Enigma. Yeah, definitely, in my opinion, Reeve, lower cross super chest farming is the way to go. So look that up. That is my opinion. If not that, I mean, your next best option is probably Trav, but good luck, you know. Okay, super chest farming. Jim Rat Kenny, welcome in. Yo, yo. Oh, I keep forgetting to grab all them small charms with the magic find. You know what? I'm just going to have to go get them, like, right now. Because I'm just going to keep forgetting over and over and over again. Over and over and over and over. Hmm. Probably make sure he stays alive for a little bit. Having trouble finding Ammy and rings. Boy, specifically the amulets and rings, huh? I mean, if you're talking more like unique stuff, like Andaro's clutch it, that kind of sort of, but this is Diablo 4? It might be. It might not be too, though. Yeah, I mean, best advice for getting better rings, I guess, would be like, you know, Andy running. At least you can get yourself Dwarf Star and stuff like that. Maybe get lucky with an SOJ and stuff. Yeah, and I think just normal Andaro. I think I found. Didn't I find my sling ring from Andy from Hell Andaro? So you can find stuff like that too, I believe. D-Rock said, thought you loved Diablo 4 till you came back to D2. Yeah, I don't know. I might... One of the things, too, with Diablo 4, so, like, if I went back to Diablo 4, now I'd have to, like, buy expansion just to go play it again. I guess you can still actually... You can go back and play, like, pre-expansions, right? Can't you? Wait, why are these... Oh, I must not have missed something somewhere else over here. I don't know. I don't like games that change everything all the time, personally. Oh, I didn't... Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I must have got confused. I went to go grab my, whatchamacalls. It's those small charms, and I skipped the whole area. Whoopsie. Is Charcy's enchanting useful for anything? Oh, like, I mean, it just gives you a chance of getting a rare item of the base that you guaranteed to want, pretty much. It's not, like, super crazy. You have, like, a 1 in a billion chance of getting something good, so... I generally don't even worry about it, so... But technically, you could get something just insane. Jeez, come on! But... Yeah, 999,999 out of a million, you were not going to get anything. Yeah, I forgot my charms again. Yeah, I totally did. I went and got them, and then I came back and forgot I missed that whole wing. I got my MF charms here. Wait, do I still have my... I do too, don't I? Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Vaughn saying you remember buying D2 and 3 to support the franchise. Interesting. I do remember how hype I was for D3. Like, I actually pre-ordered it. It was the first game I ever pre-ordered. And then went and picked it up, like, when it came out. Boy, was that a mistake. Yeah, I'd say usually the oops, yeah, to make a rare item from the Herodric Malice thing. I usually use it on like a pair of boots on the playthrough or something. Yeah, that's usually, if I use it, that's usually what it is. Still got your D3 collectors thing. Boy, yeah, I don't even, mine personally, I don't even know. I don't even know if I still kept the game, to be honest. I still have my case and stuff, my old school Diablo 2, but darn. Unfortunately, I got rid of literally about a month or a year and a half before I started my YouTube channel. I moved into the house I'm living in now. Maybe it was 2 years, I don't know. But I was like, what am I going to do with this old collector battle chest with the strategy guide? Like, everything in the strategy guide is wrong anyways. So, like, why do I even keep this around? Like, it's just taking up space at my desk, like, whatever. And I got rid of the book and the battle chest box and stuff. I kept the game, obviously, but kind of wish I didn't do that now, but oh well. Yeah, Swanee, I do recall the butterflies and cane. Spoiler alert much, jeez. So rude. What? Did I forget the battle order or did it run out already? Am I going that slow? And it works that bad. What the heck, bro? Wait, didn't I just used my call to arms and it didn't do anything? Why does it fail to cast so often? It's so crazy. Make a gamer shelf. I mean, I guess. There's all sorts of stuff I could do, but... At the time, I'm pretty sure I was more busy changing diapers and stuff. Fixing things around the house, and... Like, I just bought an old house that I had to, like, redo a bathroom and fix stuff in the other bathroom, and, you know... But yeah. Also, I had to worry about, like, people hitting the like button and stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, YouTube, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Much appreciate it. Jim Rat. I live in Michigan. Really like the vibe of D3 at launch as Lawn Gnome. Interesting. I super did not like the vibe. It was unplayable. Quite literally. Probably the first... What was it? The first probably 5 to 7 days. You literally couldn't play it. Because the servers were broken and you had to be online. Like, not that I just, like I say it wasn't good or whatever. You literally couldn't play it. You couldn't get online to play it. Like, yeah. Devastating. And then wasn't there, what was it? There was that one place, there was an area in the game that had this one bug that would shoot. It would shoot something at you that would, it would kill you in one shot. And it was also, there was a glitch that the projectile was invisible. I forget what bug that was and like where exactly that was at. But, oh, Destroyer Helm again. The Diggler. I just found one of these, so it don't much matter. Walking stick, whatever. Oop. The bees in Act 2, maybe. I played it for about the first month and then I never picked it up again, so I'm a little shaky on all the exact details, I guess, but Mist and Etherin, I might have. I may have. D2R should be the focus. Yeah, I mean, there's not a ton of monetization options. I mean, I guess they could come out with a new character once a year and charge us $40 for it, but which is, might be what they're gonna do, huh? Yeah, a lot of people are talking about some bugs or whatever in Act 2. Must be, huh? Must have been it. Dupe glitch in OG Diablo. No, I seen the... You're talking about the infinite gold thing? And I never really seen it, no. Or never did it, I should say. I've obviously seen it / heard of it. Oh man, that's what my hoodie there. I'm like freezing. It must be warm outside and my heat's not kicking on ever. So my basement gets super cold. Jeffrey, appreciate you. Look at this, over 2 hours already, still going. I think maybe having the lights off and talking quieter actually make me feel a little bit better. Never, ever, ever. Why would it... Packed items is against terms of service. I would never, ever do something like that. Diablo 1 Hellfire Resurrected. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, sequels do sell, don't they? So maybe. Never know. Oh. Maybe... Are the tombs ever just like all undead? Like, isn't the only thing that's not an undead or demon in Tal's tombs is like those beetles, right? Maybe I could check some of the tombs and... I don't know. Scope it out, huh? Oh, right after this cold skiller. First one. That's the first one. Ugh. It was, yeah, Tal Rosh's tombs. Okay, I was like, I read that right? Did I misread that? It was at Stony Tombs? Let's see. I feel like I've done this before, and then I got all... Like, I just kept getting beetles after, like, and I was like, forget this. Gave up. Oof. Hellcats, not demons or undead. Definitely demons, but annoying demons at that. Whatever. We'll do it. Why not? Back to work. Alright, peace out, Jim Rat. George. Not nearly packed enough down here, huh? Give me more density. 3 skeletons. Get out of here, bro. 2 whatevers. The density's never as good as you want it to be when you want it to be, right? That's how it works. Zarok, welcome in. Hello, hello. Surtur. The infinite respec thing, it only works on PC, but if you want to, exclamation respec, I got a video kind of showing you exactly how to do it. It's pretty easy. There's only, you just got to type something somewhere and you're done pretty much, but it's just easier for a video to show you real quick. One socket, not nearly enough. Oh, I should be spam farming TZ Duriel right now, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I be? Let's go like that while we're running this. I might even just spam farm TZ Duriel here to get some of them statues. Since on single player, you do have the benefit of knowing exactly where it is all the time, huh? Yeah, Bob. Viv stuck with that name, huh? Come on. You guys have 3 skeletons with you, bro. We'll take some out along the way too, huh? Density really isn't all that great in this tomb. Thought usually the one with Mephisto was the one that always was double stacked up. There we go. That's what we need. Hitting saying Faux Pally got a good rework, made it good without making it busted. Yeah, I mean, pretty much all the stuff that got changed back when Vicarious Visions was still doing everything, it really ended up like either good or not busted, you know what I mean? Like Novasork's not busted. It is pretty powerful, like when you, but also I view it as like if you have 4, 6, 8 high runes on a build, if it's busted at that point, that's like kind of fine in my opinion. But you can't, you know, you just can't be busted with like a couple of mid runes or something like that, you know? Or no mid runes. Twisted Essence, no bueno. Yeah, not a Wurtzleg wrecking. Oopsie. True story. True story. Oops. There we go. Got some apparish. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word even. Ghosts in here. We'll call them ghosts. Ah, Kirk, yeah, that's true, yeah. The new Warlock was a bit scuffed, we'll call it, I guess, but they're bringing it back down. Craziest thing with the Warlock is like the people that would say that it like wasn't busted and stuff. No, I don't have time to play. Leave it how it is. And it's like, no. I kind of get it, but I mean, you just want to be able to wreck as much as people who put in a ton of time and get really good gear, but you don't want to have to put in a bunch of time and get really good gear. I mean, I guess I sort of get it, but I kind of don't. Pack of ghosts, take them out. Sort of get it, sort of don't. Ithroon, yes. All right. The witness protection vibes, yeah. I just need like the, you know, the voice changer thing. Shop Charcy Wreck Uber, says Fisher. Oh, there you go. This is true. What everybody wants. It is known. Super first perfect Annie? Like perfect, huh? Crazy. I've never had one of those in my whole life. Congratulations. Well, I've never found one, I should say, I guess, but ooh. Do you think I could do it with my decked out Frenzy Barb, or should I level gear up Pally? You can definitely do Ubers with Frenzy Barb. I've done several of them, in fact. I did Ubers with a Frenzy Barb that was like level 75 with 2 lightsabers. You know, like, you really don't need, you know, as long as you got Crushing Blow and Life Tap, you throw on like dual Angelics and you're pretty much good to go. I mean, I would stack up more than that, but that's probably like pretty much all you need to really do. But I would definitely play it safe and do more than that, though. Oh. Got in my way. Really, I probably shouldn't even worry too much about farming these bosses, because like in a month or two, it's probably going to change, where I don't have to farm the Terrizak bosses, but oh well. We'll play it as it is right now. And of course, I'm going to do this, get no statues. Just none. Not the right place. Hmm. Vondark saying you grew up on D2, waited to buy the Warlock because you knew it'd be over-tuned. Not the only one that saw that coming. Ooh, man, catch you okay. No. There were people saying, yeah, before it even came out, like, you know this is gonna be just completely busted, right? They're gonna launch it completely busted so everybody buys it. That's what a lot of people are saying. Well, not like before, like right when it came out and everyone first started playing it. Because I guess nobody knew it was going to come out for sure, except for a couple of people. Do I have a favorite class? Jim. Probably Sorceress, I guess. Just, I mean, having teleport right off the rip. And then it's got, you know, several different... There's like 3 different lightning builds you could play. There's a couple different cold builds you can play. There's a couple different... You can dual spec. There's just so many different builds with the Sorceress you can do. So yeah, probably the sort. Quality of life stuff is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Come on, buddy. What? At least when he's terrorized, he doesn't drop a bunch of town portals, huh? Apparently. So. Sork most versatile? I don't know about most, but it just kind of, it is, you know, there's a lot of different builds you can play with it. And I mean, having teleport off the bat is pretty clutch too, so. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and call her a day on the stream here. A little bit longer than yesterday, 2.5 hours. I'm impressed. But I want to appreciate y'all joining me, even though it's kind of more of a soft-spoken, quiet and chill stream today. I appreciate y'all joining me, hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay and stuff like that. But appreciate y'all. Peace out. And keep slaying. Ooh.